CJ Barrymore's. That place is the best. A little extra shout out there. A guy who knows a thing or two about winning at video games. Mike Foss has been scouring the Twitterverse today, and we got a lot of tweets coming in at that hashtag 7SportsCave today, don't we?
Yeah, with a variety of topics on the show this morning, variety of topics in the Twitter universe. We'll go ahead and jump into it. We start off with HP Mike talking about the Tigers, saying, I'm extremely perplexed by the way the Tigers continue to try and use Lowe in crucial times. He's a liability, not an asset. And then some mixed reaction on the Pistons draft, starting with Roger, who says he's very happy with the Pistons draft. Ellinson's a young player with a high upside, whereas Trevor says he was upset with the Pistons draft. They took a project instead of a ready player. They were only an 8 seed last year. Guys?
Well, to that first thing, I don't think Lowe was really used in a high leverage situation yesterday. He was there to basically close out a losing effort. They weren't going to come back from 4 runs down at, I think, 5 runs down at the time that he came into the game. So that to me is, I agree with you. Lowe is not going to be a guy you want to put in a winning or a hold situation.
Right. It's no point of putting in like a Wilson or anybody like that or a K-Rod. Just in this thing, we've lost. We waved the white flag.
It's somebody tweeted yesterday. I forget who it was exactly, but it was a great tweet. It was like, just how Darko Milicic was the human victory cigar, Mark Lowe is the human white flag.
Yeah.
We're just done. We're just done with this. The Pistons talk. I think that we knew going into the draft that the Pistons weren't drafting for need. They don't need someone to come in and really impact. So taking a project there, to me, is okay.
Yeah, in the NBA draft, a majority of the players you're going to take are projects. I mean, they're almost all 19-year-olds. Short of Denzel Valentine, how many guys that you were willing to take in the top 20 did you know what they were going to bring right off the rip? I mean, a majority of these guys are 20 and under.
Right. They're all going to be in the D-League.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Or at the bottom of the rotation at the very best. I mean, short of the top couple guys in the draft, nobody comes in immediately and makes an impact. And with that said, even if they took somebody who's a little bit more NBA ready and upperclassman at 18, was it really going to be the difference between the 8 seed and being a deep playoff contender? They still need to grow. They're a couple years away still.
Yeah, Jake, I would say this. Who was the NBA ready guy that they passed over?
Exactly.
I mean, maybe Bryce Johnson from North Carolina. That's about it. Everybody else there, all you saw was D-League or into the bench. For the Pistons, I think they got it because you needed somebody who can give you 10 to 15 minutes a game. Bingo. Period.
Yeah.
Just somebody to come off that bench, because the one thing that the Cavs series exposed is the bench. Was just old and it wasn't effective.
And if you're asking for anything more than that at pick 18, then you don't know what you're doing. You're asking for trouble.
Well, you want Michael Jordan.
Quick shout out as well. Kay Felder going to the Cavs. Love that pick. He did get drafted, so happy for Greg Campy and Kay Felder. All right, Jake, take the shot. Coming up next. Nice. You missed it. But coming up next, we're going to talk about the Red Wings and what they did to really get rid of that Pavel Datsyuk contract where it didn't hurt them. That's coming up next on the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Game. Stay with us.